What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Ice Water back again with another G.I. Joe review today. And today's video is going to be about the G.I. Joe Resolute 7-pack. Now, as you can see, I got 8 figures here. But this Duke right here was from the single carded Resolute line, so that's why you see that. Now, I want to get into my likes and dislikes of the Resolute 7-pack of Joes. And for the most part, I love this line. Like I say, I thought the Resolute design and just the construction of all these characters were just like, they were really, I love the design of this era. So I wish they had like a series, a Resolute series, where they came out a bunch of different figures and, you know, different variation of different characters. And I just thought that would be great. But they had the one movie and just pretty much the 2 7-packs. They had the Joes and the Cobras, and then they had a couple of single carded figures and maybe like another like 5-pack of Cobra Legions or some shit that they came out with. And then they like did away with the Resolute. And I mean, which was alright, but it's just, I wish they'd have just like dragged this whole series on. Well, one thing I want to say, I'm going to get to the dislikes first. One of the things I don't like about the Resolute line is that they didn't have the wrist articulation. So really none of them could, you know, look down the sights of a gun, which I'm real big on. I mean, if you are in the Army, you should be able to look down the sights of a gun. I don't care what's going on. They should have constructed them better than that. Another thing that I'm not too crazy about is that most of the weapons on the body, if they're on the actual figure, they're molded, they're sculpted to the body, so they're not really removable or anything like that. So that was in that time where they just wasn't really into that. And Beachhead, it looks like he has a removable knife, but that's it. His gun right here, it can't come out of his holster, sculpted to his body. Then you got Duke, Flint. As you've seen in my other video, it's one of my favorite Flints, but you know, just everything's just, you know, sculpted to their body. Nothing's removable. And last but not least, some of these weapons, I just don't like the different colors, like this green shit. I'm not into that. I mean, that weapon's not gonna look green. I mean, come on. That's too damn colorful. Green shotgun, like seriously, who has green shotguns? I mean, we're talking about Army cats here. They're not fucking, you know, I mean, I know it's a toy and everything, but you know, Joe's, you want to look as realistic as possible. And some of these weapons, the way they were constructed, it's hard to fit in their hands. They have kind of like, you know, I mean, they're alright, but some of them, if you don't have them a certain way, then they're not gonna fit in the hand. Like most of them, the standard way that I have them now is pretty much is all you can do with them. And with Beachhead, do that. I'm really sure why Roadblock came with this damn garden tool, but hey, it's all good. I like his gun though. I like his, fuck what you call this shit, but big ass machine gun. It's clean. It's just, I wish it was black. You know, it's a standard gun that's come with other figures in the Joe verse, but it's just green. That's what fucks it up. But you know, I like Roadblock scope. Kind of got that Night Adder vibe going on. Big boa, Road Pig. You know, he got the web gear that Night Adder had on. It's the same scope, different body. I mean, different head. And the head sculpt is great. I mean, I like that head sculpt on Roadblock. It looks, you know, cartoon accurate from the movie. And you know, you got Beachhead. Beachhead's head sculpt is perfect. You know, body construction is cool. Like I said, minus the wrist articulation, everything else is straight. You know, you guys know about my Flint. And this Duke actually came in the 7-pack. I'm not too crazy about this Duke. Really not. Really don't like him. I mean, I don't like his head sculpt at all. It's just, you know, it's cool on the Resolute movie. Towards the end of the movie, you know, him and Scarlet was had they like Arctic gear on, and that's where they get this mold from. Which, I mean, it's alright to have, but I'm just not real crazy about this particular dude. I'm not too crazy about this design. I like this one better. He fits more with the rest of them. As far as what they looking like, he's more of that mold, and this was just a single carded, so I'm glad I picked him up. It just looks better going along with the, you know, the rest of them. I mean, that looks more, you know, uniform. But I like that head sculpt on that dude, more of a traditional dude. Yeah, very nice. And then Scarlet, they did a totally brand new head sculpt in the Scarlet, and I love it. You know, I'm gonna do a video comparing the different Scarlets that I have, so you guys can see. But this has to be one of my favorite head sculpts for Scarlet. I don't know right now. I'm gonna have to do a grade on that when I do that comparison video of which head sculpt I like the most. But I know this is damn near, this is top notch. Her body mold kind of got that Agent Helix mold, which I like a lot. But that head sculpt is what's up. I love this head sculpt on the Scarlet. Very detailed. You know, all the paint apps on these Resolute figures, they were on point. I didn't see a lot of slop on the figure, which I love. This Snake Eyes is great. He's just basically a repaint of the City Strike Snake Eyes from the Rise of Cobra era. Retweaked it and gave him this nice little like glider type deal, which is cool. I mean, I like that construction. You know, you clip it together, hit the button, boom, he's ready to glide. And you know, if you ever seen that Resolute movie, you know what part I'm talking about. He was gliding at the beginning, you know, doing his thing. But yeah, I mean, I love this scope of Snake Eyes. I mean, never get tired of that. And you got Stalker over here, and basically this Stalker, they got the head scope from, they got the head scope and the torso from the Pursuit of Cobra. That was the Renegades Stalker. So you had the 30th anniversary Stalker head scope with the dreads. He had one removable knife, and he had two pistols, and he had his assault rifle. But like I say, that green shit just throws it off. Can I get a black assault rifle? But I don't know. I like the Stalker though. Like I said, they use that head scope. But yeah, these Resolute figs are nice though. Like I say, if they'd have just, if they all came with, you know, the wrist articulation and, you know, more weapons that you could store on their body and remove, you know, I think they would be like one of the best constructed figures that they've ever came out with. Because the design was great. This whole Resolute line, the design was just great. You know, I think they cool. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick review on the Resolute Pops. Be doing the Cobras next, and it's your boy Ice Water signing out. I'll holler at you later, YouTube. Peace.